Network to the world. Subscribe now to the Hot 97 YouTube channel. It's Ebro in the Morning with Laura Stiles and Rosenberg.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Ebro, Laura Rosenberg. But today, it's just Ebro and Shani today. Laura's on assignment. Rosenberg's getting ready to travel. I think he's locked into something. But we had to get with our brother Konshens, who's got a new album, Red Rain. Konshens, what's going on, sir?
Bless up, fam. What's good?
Man, we good, man. On the album, Stefflon Don, my dude Dre Island, Davido, Spice, Russian, Jesse Royal. Some amazing collabs on here, son. 18 joints. It just came out in November. Big up Konshens, man. How you doing, sir?
Living, bro. We're alive, you know. In these times, I'm so happy to be alive and to be doing this.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Why is the title Red Rain?
All right, so Red Rain is like the mindset of 2012 Konshens that just did the red color in the hair and just a new drive, and COVID-19 was like, listen, you could have all this things this now and lose it tomorrow. So like maximize every opportunity. So the hunger came back, you know what I mean? So it's like 2012 Konshens in a 2021 body and 2021 mindset.
Nice. With the movement, since then, do you feel like you had to kind of reinvent yourself a little bit? Is it every album or project you feel like you got to come with something a little different? Because you said you have some Afrobeat on this album now too, right?
Yeah.
Davido's on it.
You know what? Strange enough, I think dancehall is such a thing that, like, I didn't think I have to or I had to, but that's just me. I always want to. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But I think even with the different genres and different styles on the album, my mindset was just, all right, touch all these genres, but make sure dancehall is 100% evident in all of them. So you'll find the track with Davido. The fact that Davido is on it, all right, it's going into the Afro lane, but the track is not an Afrobeat track.
Right.
It's dancehall. You know what I mean? So that's really was my mode and mindset going towards the album.
Right. Any soca artists?
Like,
you see? Because you're saying you're
repping the Trinity Massive.
Because you're saying you're mixing it up. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you can't ever play with me like that. All right, the album before this one was 100% soca. I did a full soca album before this one. You know what I mean? So I didn't want to like come in and try to be like,
yeah, Shani,
trying to be a soca artist.
Konshens been on that soca
a long time. Now I know that. I just had to, you know what I'm saying? For the whole Trini squad, I had to just throw that in there real quick. You know what I'm saying?
No. Trini know my style. They know what I'm about.
Yeah.
Now, Konshens, this album Red Rain, I want to get into some tracks. And before we do that, I love that you pointed out that while Davido representing Nigeria and, you know, a certain sound of Afrobeat, or that's called Afrobeat. Talk about as an artist, as a Jamaican artist, and an artist that's tuned into the Black diaspora, the relationship between dancehall, soca, Afrobeat, and just musically speaking, storytelling and these things over the music, because there's so much of a, whether you call it, you know, dancehall, whether you call it rap and hip hop, like there's such a relationship between the music because it comes from the same root.
Yo, you know what? I don't fully understand your question, but I think what you're going at is, are the cultures married?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. The relationship between all the music.
I 100% think that it's the same thing, bro. Like in every different genre, that's African roots for sure. You know, as a Jamaican, I want to say dancehall has been like the main influencer in all of these genres.
That's right.
But yeah, the same vibe, the same energy. We're singing about the streets, we're singing about the lifestyle, we're singing about the stories, and it's singing about sexuality and freedom and happiness, and you know what I mean. And you find that the same thing in Afrobeat, the same thing in hip hop, and it's just one thing to me.
Now, have you had a chance to go to Africa and kind of just experience the environment? In what countries in Africa?
All right, so you were going to say experience what?
Experience.
I would say I went there and I experienced the shows.
Yeah, well, experience the shows, experience how they receive your music, maybe experience some of the African clubs, and you know, kind of feel like, wow, this is you know, they moving how we moving, or this is different than how we moving. Like, what was your experience in those countries?
Same thing on steroids. You know what I mean? It's just amplified. It's just bigger. The love is bigger. The energy is bigger.
But when you said bigger,
But
bigger than amplified on
big,
steroids, bigger than what? Over there, it's bigger than
bigger than Jamaican love and bigger than North American love. It's just on
really.
steroids, bro. Like, yeah,
So
and
happy
funny
to
enough,
so happy to see you as an artist come there and come home.
yeah.
Wow.
As opposed to go there and stay.
Sometimes you
Yo,
appreciate it outside of your home more than when you're at home. That's how it goes, so right? Sometimes.
yeah, man. Them love music, and they love all genres, and they definitely show love to dancehall music and dancehall artists, and they respect artistry. And I think the fact that it's so far away, the pace is slower. So what's popping here is probably gonna pop off over there in like a year. So like they hold on to the music longer and the good songs, you know what I mean? So it's definitely a vibe when they go to Africa. I'm going there the end of this month too.
Yo, we gotta give Konshens his flowers too, because back in 2018, Konshens been collab with Doja Cat. Konshens been collab with Nipsey Hussle. Konshens got his own hit. He knows your everybody's a May. And it was good. I'm gonna tell you what else. Yo, seeing you get that love at Versus when you came out that was the Super Cat night, right? Yeah. Talk about what it meant to be in that building and see the legend, the icon Super Cat rocking over there in Brooklyn.
To see the legend after so long for me was definitely a vibe, definitely a great experience. But also to share the stage with so many legends, bro, like Barrington Lee, the Baby
Yeah.
Sham. You know what I mean? Some of my no co-workers and the Dexter Daps and the TG and the Cranium. Like, it was just a good energy. And I think we need more of that in dancehall music. We need more artists touring with artists. We need more shows with multiple artists going across the world. The fans want it, which is clear. You know what I mean? Like, it was such a great show when Barrington Levy started the hits. They're like, yo, it takes it back to the times, you know what I mean? So it was definitely a great joy to be a part of that. They hit me in like a week. I was like, yo, we need to get this done. I was like, I'm with it. I'm with it. I had to cancel something and I was with it.
Yeah, I'm looking through your discography here, man. So many hits, so many collabs with all different genres, languages.
Yeah.
First of all, much respect to you and much love to you, man. Just for
Respect.
continuing to
Thank you.
contribute. And like you have this, I don't know if people know, but Konshens is the type of dude, like Konshens is about this music. He's about this dancehall culture. Like he's fighting for it all the time, whether people are paying attention or not. Do you ever get frustrated, because what you're saying is absolutely correct, right? Like think of what dancehall has contributed to the performance of dancehall, like what happens in the dance.
Right.
The being on the microphone, DJing, the sound clashing, the production elements.
Right.
Everything that we love today comes from dancehall. Konshens, do you ever feel like you need to continue to teach, or do you just allow people to absorb it at their own time and own pace?
I think it's kind of 50-50. Like for me, like one of the main reasons why even I made mention of the whole COVID-19, like reviving my energy, is because, like you said, like I've done so much and like people don't know, and I think it's because I was doing it from a place of loving the music, one, and just being all right with what I've achieved as a person,
Yeah.
being all right with, financially or whatever, but like it kind of remind COVID-19 and losing the ability to travel, losing the ability to influence, kind of reminded me like, yo, this thing is bigger than just me. So I have a drive now to come in and just get myself to the level of power where I can be like, yo, I'm dictating the pace and I'm showing the next artist what's going to do. I want to find the Rihannas and the new artists from the culture, and I need to be present and active and powerful in order to do that. So to answer your question, yeah, I definitely think we need to continue to teach, but I'm just in a mind frame now where I know what it is. I know it's a cloud-driven world, and you have to be mindful of that. So get yourself powerful, get yourself active, and then you can be able to like push all the buttons.
Nice.
Konshens, that new album, Red Rain.
Yeah, I was just gonna say with speaking of COVID in 2020 and that time off, was there anything that you picked up during that time? I don't know, habit or food habit or musically during that time you had off that changed you a little bit that we're gonna hear in this project? You said what?
Yeah, or liquor, or smoking too much, or just
You
getting
you went in.
depressed. Yeah, bro. Like the first single of the album is called "Can't Stay Sober."
Can't
So
sing
like,
sober.
can't stay sober.
Can't
Stay
stay.
sober.
Right, and that was just me like realizing, yo, you're drinking like a bottle of Hennessy every day. Like, slow it down. You know what I mean? So when that hit, I took I took that to the music and poured that out. So like listen to the album, you can hear the depressed side, and you can hear when that switch flicked, where I was like, yo, what is this? Get rid of this depression vibe and get it back to the music. Get into what conscience is and what it means to people and what it needs to mean to people. You
So
know what I
is
mean?
it so is this Red Rain kind of like a journey? Because you said the first song is Can't Stay Sober, and by the end
That
of
was the
album,
first single. Yeah, it's actually the
First single.
last song listed in the track list, but
Oh,
I think
got
it
you.
was the first single.
Got
Yeah.
you.
Definitely
Wow.
a journey, bro. Like you can hear it.
Wow.
Red Rain, I want to play this joint Mirror with Stefflon Don, and we also got to play that Bruck off your back. I mean, it has to.
It has to
Conscious is
happen.
here.
Yeah,
It has to. You got to run that one.
Yeah.
Conscious, I love you, brother. Thanks for always coming by the program, showing us love, and it's an honor to be able to show you some love today and celebrate this new project.
Bro, respect for all the love over the years, man. Enough love. Definitely appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
What's up?
Yeah.
See you soon, sir. Peace.
All right, blessings, brother.
Respect.
All right, bro.
I love.
All right.
Yeah, man.